Welcome, everyone, to, this is our 5th episode now. Is that correct? Of the High Plains Huddle. Welcome back, Mr. Julian Reese I, we'll call you. And we do have a special guest, Julian Reese II. We'll call him Duece today. How's that sound? Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're excited to have the team back and a little extra this week. And this is really kind of our goal. We talked about, Julian, about trying to get some of the area athletes in and really kind of talk to them and kind of let them do a little guest speaking with us.
Yeah, so it's a great honor to have our first guest, Julian, my son. So it's good to have him here and get kicked off. And that's the goal, to get the young athletes in here to talk about sports, talk about life, and get them used to doing this. So as they get ready to go off to play sports, they're ready for media and everything else.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's really, really exciting. So just before we get started, where are you coming back from? I heard you had a little trip this weekend.
UTEP.
UTEP. How was it?
It was good. Yes, sir.
What'd you like about it?
The stadium, they play on like a mountain.
Oh.
And then when it gets dark, the lights, it's big.
Yeah? It's big. And you've also been to Texas Tech, right?
Yes, sir.
That was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? When did you go?
3 weeks. This is the first game.
Yeah, okay.
First game, thunderstorm.
Oh, the big thunderstorm one. Yeah, I saw some pictures of that. So.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And we stayed the whole time. He wanted to make sure he stayed the whole time and watched the game, and he did. And it was good that he stayed. So coaches really appreciated that. He took some friends with him today as well. So it was pretty cool to see that those guys got to experience that and had a good time.
Good. That's fun. Oh, that's always fun. We'll definitely talk a little bit more about that as we kind of roll on through the show. All right.
Sure.
Well, let's get started with some results. There were a few upsets this weekend. I mean, right off the bat, Plainview beating Lubbock Cooper 21-14.
No one saw that coming. Lubbock Cooper is Lubbock Cooper been doing well. Plainview, they're a hard-fought nosed team, though. Their quarterback is very shifty. He's aggressive. He puts his legs to work when he needs to, and he's really good at what he does. So the defense, though, is what really turned up. 4th and 3 turnovers. That's important. When you get those turnovers and you can capitalize it on the offensive side, it's a big deal.
So Lubbock, Estacado, and Randall goes into this undefeated, but they don't come out undefeated.
Now, that was a shocker. I mean, it was 0-0 all the way up to the third quarter.
And the final score 33-28.
Which was crazy. It became a crazy shootout. And Estacado has a real good running back down there, and they're trying to put some things together on that side of town, down there on the east side. So that was a real shocker for them to come out with that game. But Cedric Ross has been doing great since the season started, and he's basically finishing where he left off at the end of the last year.
Yeah, they're exciting to watch. All right, so Duece and Bushland.
I'm going to let you talk about that. I just sent you a nice little text saying, hey.
You did send me a text after the game. I tell you, that game was, Duece came in, obviously, right off the bat, I feel like kind of established the dominance and set the tone for the game. Colton's good. I mean, he's good. You can't bring the kid down. He's
shifty.
So shifty, and he keeps play going. He keeps it alive, and it's fun to watch him play for sure. And is it Jar? Is that how you say his last name?
Jars,
Boy, he is a heck of a running back, too. He's a load. And he's got a younger brother. I guess it's a brother or cousin.
I don't know their relationship, but I know
he's a sophomore.
He runs hard. We watched him on a little bit during the scrimmage. These guys got to play against them, and they both they don't go down on the first hit.
No.
And so they like to keep their feet moving, so it's really good to watch some good running backs. So you don't see too many downhill running backs anymore. They like to get downhill.
Yeah, well, Bushland struggles, continues to be on offense, just can't seem to get things rolling really well. So it's going to be a long season for Bushland if they don't find their stride on offense, for sure. Duece looked really good. I think they've got a big offensive line, too. That was the other thing that I noticed.
They've been playing, like I tell you, they've been together for so long playing. It's that cohesiveness that they have, and when you get something like that, it's hard to break through. They've been doing really well against some good teams. Like I said, at the end of the game, they lost against Canadian, but they have a point to prove, and they're trying to prove it now and early.
Yeah, for sure. Harrington and Pampa. I didn't see this necessarily being 42-28, but
I thought it'd be a closer game.
I thought it would too.
Thought it'd be a closer game, but I mean, you got a quarterback throwing 300 plus yards, 3 touchdowns. A receiver going 9 for 19, 119, 2 touchdowns. It's hard to beat when the offense is on clicking like that. So, good job for Perryton.
Now, the one that's surprising that I thought was Dimmitt 34, Highland Park 32 in overtime.
That was super surprising.
Right?
That was super surprising because at one point it was Dimmitt was up pretty good.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job. Jesus Rossi is their new offensive coordinator over there.
Okay.
He's an ex-Venom coach. He's one of my assistants. He got the offensive coordinator job this year. He's been putting up some pretty good points.
Yeah.
So that was a shocker that, that's the thing about football. And I tell these guys, I tell him all the time, you don't stop playing until it's 0-0. You never know what the outcome's going to be. So good for Highland Park to come out and put some numbers up.
Well, after somebody beat Amarillo High last week, they got back on the winning path this week, 35-14 over Monterey, but Jet didn't go over 300 yards.
He didn't. 2 weeks in a row. I believe he only threw 60 yards, 63, something like that against PD. Duece went to the game. What you think about that game, Duece?
It was pretty cool.
What was cool about it? What did you see? Like, what'd you see from Amarillo High going against Lubbock? I try to tell the guys all the time, if we're playing against a team out of town, no matter who it is, if it's PD or not, we go against any team that comes to this area. So whether it's Bushland or Randall, West Plains, we all are one area. We go against anybody else that's not from our area. So they do go to the game, support it. But what'd you think from the game? How'd you think Amarillo High came back after you guys beat them? Think they had a little chip on their shoulder a little bit?
Yeah, kind of. They got a couple of other star players hurt, but they performed well. Mm-hmm.
We're good.
It's good.
By the end of it, we'll have to bring him back again. Get him going. Lubbock Cooper and Seminole. I didn't see Lubbock Cooper putting that much up on Seminole.
Lubbock Cooper Liberty is trying to establish.
Lubbock Cooper Liberty. Yeah,
They're trying to establish themselves. I just saw that their game has been changed against Estacada. They're going to go. I guess it's going to be a live game. Jason from 806 Media had on his page that it's such a big game. It's going to be live, so they're changing their game to Thursday. So they're trying to establish who they are, getting these wins going. You got the quarterback going again for 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's impressive. They got 3 passing and 2 rushing. They're trying to make a name for themselves. They put a lot of money in that school. If you haven't seen that school, it looks like a junior college. It's amazing. It's going to be that was a good game to look at. What about Friona and Dalhart? Another overtime game.
Another overtime game.
I
tell you, Dalhart's getting interesting. I think that's my 2 thoughts on that. So.
They're coming along. Like I said earlier in week 3, that a lot of good football is starting to happen here in the area, not just high school, but college, all the different games, and NFL now. So it's good to see some really good football games going on right now.
So my sheet got it wrong here that I put together, but it's Panhandle beat Wellington 41-0. And
they beat Wellington 41-0?
Yeah, 41-0.
Wellington, 0 points.
Wellington 0 points. They blanked Wellington.
Wellington, he's better just run the ball down everybody's throat.
Yeah.
Manage the clock. So it's a shift. It's a shift in everything going on. So good job.
You had one of your former coaches coached out that way. Did Shamrock play in the same district as Wellington back
Shamrock
then?
did play there. Snipes was down there with Shamrock. So, yeah, they played down there.
Well, I tell you what, in the 6-man realm, though, things got interesting. I think it was 75-71 is what I thought the final score was, but maybe it was 72. But Groom played Will Dorado, and that game went into overtime. And I think I've only seen one game, and I've watched a lot of 6-man, ever go in to overtime.
Was that the Groom playoff game?
No, the only one I've seen was I think it was Fort Elliott and somebody played at Groom.
Oh, that's what it was.
It was like 116 to like 109 or something like that.
Groom. I knew it was at Groom. I was at the game. I'm like, I can't believe this is going over.
Yeah, it was the highest scoring football game I've ever seen. There was no defense in that game.
It was no defense. One person scored, next position, they scored. Next
and if
position,
you remember,
pick 6.
Fort Elliott had that really good quarterback that ended up playing catcher, I think, for WT. But in that game, I remember seeing him scramble around in the end zone. He steps maybe 5 yards out of the end zone, and he hurls that ball a good 65 yards down the field, completed it for a touchdown. that was pretty crazy play. But
The game itself was crazy. I couldn't believe it went that long.
Yeah, well, we talked a lot about six-man football last week. We had Six Mania on here, and again, if you've never seen it, you can back me up on this. You need to go watch some six-man football.
You have to watch six-man football. It is exciting.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's exciting, and it's good football. It's really, really
and there's
good
a
football.
lot of good six-man teams up here.
Yep.
There really are. So Boys Ranch, I think, fell last week too, or this past week as well. Lost their first game.
They're going to make a push in that in the playoffs.
So what do you think coming out of this last week? Anything that, I mean, other than what we've got on here we talked about, any other surprises? Any?
Tascosa. Tascosa put up 60-plus points against Coronado. It was 28-28 at halftime. And Tascosa just went on a run that second half, and Coronado couldn't stop them. And they put up all those points, and I think starting to probably get their mojo after that game. So it will be interesting to see how they do coming into this week.
So district starts for you guys this week?
Yes, sir.
All right, so who do you have this week?
Wichita Falls Memorial.
Okay, Wichita Falls Memorial.
Yes, sir.
So you guys are starting district. Who else starting district? Because we've still got a couple more weeks till we start. We're only a 14 district. So
everybody should be starting
district.
district. Everybody should be starting district this week. In AISD as well as I believe West Plains. Those guys can. I believe all those guys. They got one more week. So I guess Kane and ISD must have one more week. But AISD we're district play right now.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting. Memorial, that first game, they got a little payback that they owe, a little get back that they owe.
Get back.
They were leading the whole game to the fourth quarter last year down at WT. First play of the game, he threw a 60-yarder touchdown to Raymond Johnson Jr. So the fourth. So it was pretty interesting to see. So we'll see how they do. He's been watching film. What'd you think about the game last week? What they played?
It was a shocker.
Who'd they play last week?
Abilene Cooper.
Okay. They win?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Upset.
It was a big upset. Big upset. And they lost pretty good.
Couldn't stop the run.
What was it?
Couldn't
Couldn't
stop
the run.
What's it going to take for you guys to beat them?
Execute.
What does that mean? Elaborate a little bit on Duece.
Finish the game.
Huh?
Start to finish. Finish the game. Play every snap.
What can you do to help contribute to that?
Be focused.
No touchdowns.
Put the ball in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Or run it, whichever way you want. Are you a throw first or run first?
Throw first.
Okay.
He's throw first, but then he gets picks on the defense.
There you go. I'll ask you this. Do you think it helps when you play offense as a quarterback? Does it make you a better defensive player?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I'm a quarterback. I can think like the other quarterback. I know what they're doing.
Feel like you can anticipate a little bit more?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Feel like we got the same mindset.
So you're playing free safety? Is that right? Sir. Is that your favorite position so far on defense, or what's been your favorite position on defense?
Free safety.
Okay.
Sure.
I really wanted Trey to play free safety because I thought my son, one of my younger boys, I thought that'd be a great natural position for Trey to play because he could run and come out. Trent was never that fast. No, but
in those,
Trent had to stay in here.
In that box, you better not run at him though.
Yeah, Trent would take your head off. But let's talk a little volleyball. So looks like Randall defeated Canyon this week in 3 straight.
Now that was a big. Every time they play is big.
Sure,
so,
absolutely.
I believe this year that was a big shocker to go 3 straight with that. So Chloe Brown with 13 kills, 12 digs. Nevaeh, she had 10 kills, 9 digs.
It's not the first time we read those 2 names.
And we're gonna keep doing it because they're so elite in what they do. But it was 26-24, 25-22, and 25-19. So those games weren't just outrageous, but they were pretty close.
Yeah. Looks like West Plains defeated Perryton. Pampa defeated Hereford. Bushland was off this week, I know, for part of the week. At least they were Saturday. And Lubbock Cooper Liberty defeated Estacado 3-0. So, and Tascosa defeated PD.
Well, I mean, PD is coming along. Tascosa.
You said that's a up and coming.
It's an up and coming group. They're young. Coach Jeffrey's doing a really good job with their group. They're starting to buy in more they'll be in games. So if you go to the games, they're in the games. It's just finish. You got to learn how to finish the games. So it's going to be fun to continue to watch those young ladies and support them. Tascosa with their new coaching staff they're starting to now kind of click and get the hang of it. So it's pretty cool. Lubbock Cooper, Monterey 3-0. So you see a lot of these just 3-0 stuff, that friendship leveling game, which kept going back and forth, and they defeated them 3-2. So
you even got some 6-man down here. Fort Elliott, six man doesn't typically play volleyball. It's not very big, but that is new. And I'm hearing rumors the place we know well may be doing next year.
Oh, I would love to be at their first home game.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool to go watch that. I always wanted to see them play a little volleyball. So that'd be cool.
Well, let's talk a little.
Hold on, Emerald High Bushland.
That wasn't this week, was it?
Emerald High defeated Bushland.
I thought that was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was. I could be wrong, but I thought that was last week. Let's talk a little college.
Cool.
There were some upsets yesterday. Sorry, I'm going to pull it up while we're sitting here talking. Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about Gundy. No longer at 10. How long was Gundy there, did they say? I'll look it up while we're sitting here talking.
Gundy was there, over 27 years? Was that long? Or
I'm going to find out.
It was well over a decade. 2 decades, I believe.
I want to say he was we talked about this the other day. Tenure. He was the longest tenured coach. So
that's still out there. Yeah. He and Dabo.
He was in his 21st season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what have you done for me lately, society?
It is.
What have you done for me?
And Dabo's going to be in the same boat.
Yeah. Well, you see what just happened? Arkansas coach, he just got fired this morning.
He got killed by Notre Dame.
After that blowout at home, he had a blowout as well. But
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you have to. The thing about adapting is you must adapt in the world that you live in, or you will get eaten up.
Yeah.
And you can't just stick to tradition. You can't stick to, well, I don't want to do it. But if everyone else is benefiting from it, and you have donors and people like that, I mean, you don't lose your integrity while doing so, but it's important that you get with the program so you can get the quality players that you need to compete. So he didn't have to lose his integrity. He still could have been strict, could have been the coach that he wanted to be, but you can't fight the system and expect to win at the same time.
Yeah.
And Dabo and Gundy are starting to realize that.
Yep, they are. Well, I'll tell you what, Friday started Virginia and Florida State. Virginia knocks off number 8 Florida State in double overtime, 46-38.
That will be the play of the year.
Yeah.
That will be the play and the overturn call of the year with that catch.
That was
they
crazy.
Went ultimate slow motion. We watched it, and it was literally ball in the palm, finger separated from the ball. No incompletion. So that play, literally, they lost off that one play.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. The other big one, I think, how about Oregon knocking off Penn State?
Duece, what you think about that? He loves Oregon. That's one of his favorite teams since he was a kid.
Great win.
Yes. He was trying to keep track while we were at the game. So,
okay.
He saw that. That was going into their land and getting that win was big for Oregon.
Yeah, so not only do they get the win, they get the win at Penn State.
Which is hard to do. Travel that far and get it done. And I was listening to Coach actually on the way. He said that quarterback got him out of a bad call. They called a screen to the short side of the field. Quarterback recognized it, got him out of that call, switched the play, and they end up making a good play.
So he audibled out.
So he audibled out of there. So that's important when you play in that position. You got to be able to be a coach on the field. So that was pretty cool to see and hear the coach give him props.
How much? I'd say, and I'll ask you, how important is it that you spend time in film?
Very important. A lot.
Why?
Why is it important?
Because if you know what the defense is doing, it's easy.
Pick up on tendencies?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Especially when you got, in this case, sounds like exactly what happened. He doesn't do that if he doesn't have time in the film room.
Or the trust from the coach.
Yeah.
Or the trust from the coaching staff, and that's a big, big key.
Ole Miss comes in and knocks off number 4 LSU. 24-19.
How about that?
I would not have predicted that either.
Lane Kiffin didn't either by his celebration after the game. He didn't anticipate that either after his celebration after the game. So, but it was cool to watch them going there.
Not a Lane Kiffin fan, I gotta say, but you know.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't like Lane?
No, I don't like Lane.
Oh man. How about Illinois and USC?
Yeah, that was a bit of an upset. They're continuing. I tell you, Illinois. Some people are having to stand up and take a little notice.
They are, but they couldn't do it against IU.
I know, and I don't understand
Cooper.
that. Why?
Omar Cooper, because he had Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
My nephew.
You guys think so? That's your nephew.
My nephew. He had another big game this week, but they couldn't do it. But what about TCU, Arizona State? I went to bed, and because we had to get up and drive to El Paso, and I was like, I woke up like, whoa, what happened? So they looked like they were controlling the game, and then Arizona State came back with the victory. I didn't like at the end of the game. I didn't like that the rushing of the field and kid he almost got trampled. So I don't like that part of it.
Yeah, I don't like that rushing of the field in general. But Alabama knocks off Georgia.
I had Alabama.
Did you have Alabama?
I had Alabama.
I think it was overdue.
Yeah, for
Alabama to get that win. I think coach has been getting a lot of bad rap, but new coach, new style, things are different.
Takes a little time. How about Big Boy getting the screen? You see that?
Yes.
got the quick screen to the left. And man, all those DBs tried to shoot at his legs and they just fell apart and couldn't get to him. That was pretty cool to watch too.
You break a shoulder that way. A&M just keeps me on the edge of my seat the whole time I watch them, but they pull off the win against Auburn.
Low scoring game.
Low scoring game.
Old school defense football.
3 yards in a cloud of dust. Le'Veon Moss, man, he was running the ball this week. Which is great to see him back healthy and running again because he's a great back. And he's going to have to carry them a little bit this year because when they get in those times like this, they need that big old offensive line, which they've got.
To make a push.
And get them through. So, and they did.
But the biggest one probably of the rest of the weekend was last night, the late game, BYU beating Colorado. Colorado had a chance to win that game. Even though BYU is ranked, people still thought Colorado had a chance. They did have a chance to throw a pick at the end of the game. 50 seconds left. Can't do that. Got to take care of the football.
Yeah. Deion's got to just be frustrated.
They can't stop the run.
They've never really been able to stop the run. That's been their biggest weakness.
Biggest weakness, and they still can't stop the run, and that's hurting them. And it's something that they have to get ready and get used to.
Well, and I'm a Deion fan. I mean, as soon as he went to Colorado, I've got the Colorado hat. I got the Colorado T-shirt. You can ask my wife. I like Deion. I think he's a little more old school in a lot of the ways. He's really pushing those kids to be good in school, get your grades, and do that type of thing. But I've always been a Deion fan forever, so I think he's got great work ethic and takes a lot of crap from people because he's primetime because he's Deion and.
It's because he's Deion. That's the only reason why he's taking that.
But you know what? If you can back it up, I got no problem with it.
Me either. I just need him to stop the run.
Yeah.
He can stop the run. We can take care of the football. They'll have some things going on there.
Well, since we're on the college ranks, I was going to see what's coming up next week. Big games. Let's see.
Big games next week.
Got it.
You got Alabama. Number 10 versus Vanderbilt, 16. That's going to be a big game. You got pretty much that's only really the biggest game there, except for A&M, Mississippi State, and then you got Miami and Florida State. So that's going to be pretty big. How about Miami beating Florida?
Oh, I would expect that. Wouldn't you expect that?
I didn't. You did? Why'd you?
Miami.
Yeah.
It's Miami.
I got you, man. I'm the same way. How about Texas at Florida? Isn't that next week?
Yes.
That could be interesting for Texas.
Texas doesn't win that game. They're going to probably drop out. They're going to drop to probably like 16. With the way Miami lost to Florida, they'll drop out of the top 10, top 15.
I totally agree. I think that's going to be tough. Texas Tech is at Houston.
You can't write off Houston even though they're not ranked. You can't write them off. That's going to be a good game. It's another road test for Tech.
Well, and you were just talking about Colorado. They've got TCU at TCU.
Friday, Saturday, yeah.
So they've got to.
I think TCU's got to get back for them.
Yeah, but Colorado's got it. This is their game to climb back.
I don't think they will. I think it'll be a double-digit win.
You think it'll be a double-digit win? All right. Well, let's try. Yeah, so we got the blueberry milk. Let's try some blueberry milk. You guys didn't get to try it last week.
He's not going to drink it.
You're not going to drink blueberry?
No, sir.
Oh.
Well, you got to try it. It smells good, Duce.
It's really sweet. I'm telling you.
Where's your cup?
I already had some.
Oh, one of those deals. We're the only ones drinking this.
Yeah, you're the only ones drinking it. I'll get your reaction.
Here, buddy.
He's like, I don't know.
You know what this tastes like? Have you ever had Boo cereal?
That is exactly what we said last week.
The Boo cereal?
Blueberry.
Yeah, it's
Blueberry.
The first thing popped in my mind was the Halloween themed blueberry cereal. It tastes just like
it. Tastes just like it.
After you stir it up,
yeah.
It's just marshmallow.
That was our exact reaction as well. So, but you're a big chocolate milk drinker, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. So he's taking that one home for sure.
It tastes just like cereal. That's funny. You guys said the same thing?
Yep, it's the same thing, same exact thing. So that's pretty funny.
I don't think I don't know if they ever even eat that cereal before. You have
Probably
got you guys
not.
that cereal?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Blueberry? You've had blueberry?
Yeah.
Not blueberry, but blueberry.
Blueberry. It's on the shelves right now at United.
It is, for sure. Probably pretty popular. All right, so games coming up next week. We've got Amarillo at Abilene.
Let's ask Duce his picks when we do this too. Let's get his charted down and see what he thinks, and we'll
Right.
go from there too.
All right, we got Abilene and Amarillo. Who are you taking?
Amarillo.
All right, good job. We'll go ahead with Lubbock Coronado and Lubbock Monterey.
Lubbock Monterey.
Lubbock Westerners and Tascosa.
Tascosa.
Okay. That's all the ones we get out of there. All right, let's go 5AD2.
Wichita Fall Memorial and Paladar High School.
Paladar High School.
Yeah, you better say that. How about Legacy, Wichita Falls Legacy, and Lubbock Cooper?
Lubbock Cooper.
And we don't care about that. All right. Is that everybody in that one?
For 5A, yeah.
For 5, yeah. 4AD1. Now they'll pass it. We got West Plains. Oh, they're at Argyle Liberty Christian.
Yeah.
We got
West Plains.
Yeah, West Plains. Seminole at Hereford.
Hereford.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good there. Yeah, 4AD2. All right. Lubbock Estacado. Andrews at Lubbock Estacado.
Lubbock Estacado.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Level Land at Snyder. There. Border. Bushland at Perryton.
I haven't really seen neither of them. I'm gonna say Bushland though.
Okay. I have to say Bushland, you know.
yes, you do.
Since I call those games, I gotta say Bushland. This will be interesting because
if defense can stop them and slow them down, I think you guys.
I'm super interested in this game because this will help to know where Bushland's sitting right now. Canadian at Shallow Water.
Ooh. It's Canadian good this
It's good every year.
Canadian's good every year.
Canadian.
Yeah. I think Canadian.
I got Shallow Water
You got Shallow
by
Water?
a touchdown.
I got Canadian by 2 touchdowns. So we'll
Two
see.
touchdowns?
Yeah. Find me a cornerback in a 3A division that can defend 2-6-6 receivers. Because that's what they're doing right now.
I think they'll bracket it and do well.
I think Shawwater still lost too much. They got a great quarterback, but I don't know about
That's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on him knowing Canadians coming in, and he's getting ultimately prepared and focused, knowing that I just have to play well enough not to lose the game.
Yeah.
I tell quarterbacks all the time, it's not your job to win the game. It's your job to not lose it. Meaning,
don't throw picks.
Don't turn the ball.
Don't turn the ball over.
And
Manage the game.
And manage it really well. See, people get managers mixed up, but that's the quarterback's job.
So there's a big debate. I'm curious your take on this one. I'll get your take too. So they were talking about the difference between Colton and West Plains. Reed. Two different style quarterbacks. And so this was my take. And they were like, well, which one's the better of those two quarterbacks? Okay. I said, which one's the better of those two quarterbacks? I'm like, well, it depends on what you want out of the quarterback. Because Macon's going to take care of the game. He's a game manager. Colton's going to light it up. They're just two different quarterbacks. I don't think you can compare. I don't think it's easy to say which one's better.
You can't. They both are good.
They're just different.
Systems are important, and coaches are important to quarterback. Duece can do whatever way you want him. He can manage it. He can go over and take over. I tell him, whatever you feel, go do it.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, hey, let's wrap this up. We are right at time, probably a little bit over, and I'm normally really a lot better on my clock. But anyway, hey, Duece, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you for
having me. Good luck on
me.
the rest of your season. Maybe we'll get you to come back.
Yes, sir.
Man, he was like this big last time I saw him. So, Julian, good to have you back as well.
It's good to be back.
All right. Well, hey, again, thanks to Plains Dairy. Thanks for the milk. Oh, were we getting a thumbs up? Oh, 2 thumbs up. All right, 2 thumbs up on the blueberry. You liked it?
Yeah, it was all right.
All right, it was all right. And also Warrior Garden Studios. Really appreciate all the hard work they put in behind the scenes, making us look good and sound good as best of their ability, at least. And again, thanks to Plains Dairy. So I'm Chris Welch with Julian Reese and our special guest host, Julian Reese II. I like Duece better.
AKA Duece.
AKA Duece. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.